The education level on this podcast has reached an all-time high.
Why are you saying that?
Because I read a book.
You read a book?
I did. And the book was called Dune.
Dune.
Yeah, because the...
D-O-O-N?
Yep. No, Dune. D-U-N-E.
Dune, okay.
Yeah, it's by Frank...
I think I've heard of that.
By Frank Herbert. Hebert? Herbert. Frank. It's a...
Hebert.
Oh, he's the French one. So, this is...
Hey, Bear.
This is popular in the recent Denis Villeneuve movie that came out, Dune Part 2. Hey, note to all our viewers, you should probably watch Part 1 first. Don't go without watching Part 1. Because that's like the beginning.
You can't watch Part 2 and then go back to Part 1 and...
Doesn't make any sense.
And act like you're maybe back in time or something. It doesn't work that way. You got to follow.
Have you seen it yet? The Dune Part 2?
Haven't seen that. I did see the first one, but I don't really remember that one. What I do remember is the older Dune with Patrick Stewart in it. And
what's
his name? Kyle MacLachlan?
Yeah.
Lachlan?
It was like the prequel to Twin Peaks for him.
Yeah, exactly. So
he did Dune Part 1 and then Twin Peaks Part 2.
Who's the big dude with all the boils on him who's like floating around and like popping boils?
Yeah, Baron Harkonnen.
Oh yeah, Baron Harkonnen. Yeah, I just remember him because he was pussing everywhere.
Who played him? Was that who was that? Was that John Candy in the original?
No, it wasn't John Candy. John Candy.
Or Brian Blessed, who was it? Like,
I want to say it was,
Belushi was dead. Otherwise it would have been him.
Yeah. I want to say it was, who's the buttered sausage guy? Gary. I like buttered sausage.
Gary Coleman?
No, Gary Busey.
Oh, Gary Busey.
I want to say it was Gary Busey, but it wasn't Gary Busey. But it looks like Gary Busey could play him now, right?
Well, sure. But now he's got
sausage.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. Buttered sausage.
And so in the original movie, all the Harkonnens had red hair, which caused a massive prejudice against red-haired people for decades until the new Dune, which is they're all bald-headed.
And that's when I guess Sting was a Harkonnen, was he?
He played Fade.
He was he was sweaty and thin and had red hair, and that was Sting Prime.
That was in his contract that he had to glisten.
He had to glisten. They had to sweat him up.
Yeah, they had to,
a little bit.
He's like, I need to be sprayed.
I need people to oil me down before every shot.
I want to be spritzed. So
in
the new one, it's Austin Butler, who was last seen as Elvis in the playing across from fat Tom Hanks, who could have been
Tom Hanks isn't in the movie.
He's in the Elvis movie as the Colonel.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, he is the Colonel. Okay.
But he could have played Baron Harkonnen with the size he was in that movie.
Probably.
That would have been funny. Anyway, it's good.
I didn't see that movie. I just couldn't. I don't know. It just didn't.
What, Elvis?
I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't. I like Elvis and all, but I just didn't see that. I just didn't see it. I don't know.
I never let it in.
Well, that's Baz Luhrmann. He was an opera director, and he likes those movies where he puts that big stylistic bent on it, makes it ultra non-realistic and more of a musical.
I should probably watch it. I would like it, but I just never got around to it.
I watched half of it and fell asleep, and then I was like, I know he dies, so whatever.
Yeah, I know we know he dies on the toilet. That's it. That's all you need to know.
It peaks with the 68 special. And that was it.
Is that the Hawaii one? Is that where he's like,
the 60,
or is that Viva Las Vegas, or
the 68 special?
Is that the one where they're all in their?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. They're all in their little compartments, and it's like black and red, and
Our old dance teacher from Pepperdine, Caroline Dwyer, goes hopping across during the gospel segment.
Yeah, she was in that, right?
Yeah, it was a big deal. So
Yeah.
the second Dune was good. The second part, if you see it, you got to see it in IMAX. It's really great in IMAX because it's just this big, thunderous, like the cinematics are huge and it's just really well shot.
So Dune 2, I mean, they had Dune, right?
Yeah.
In the original movie.
Yep.
Is Dune 2 after the original movie? So they remade the original movie. Now they're doing a separate Dune, or is it just the original movie split into two movies?
The original movie split into two movies. So the first part is Dune Part 1. And that's about how here come the spoilers. They kill Paul's family and then they stop it there. And then Dune 2 is Dune 2 into the Duneers. And it's about how he assembles the natives of the planet, the Fremen, to come back and attack the Harkonnens. And the Emperor.
The natives, the Fremen, they mine the spice, right? And they've got all the blue eyes and
they do.
But doesn't the Harkonnen, does he get banished or something? Because he at one time sucks up that spice through his nose and gets blue eyes, right?
Yeah, Paul does. Yeah. He because when you're exposed to the spice, you get these wicked blue eyes. But
yeah, I just think that's an excuse for them to just look like glamorous with these really blue eyes, right?
I'm gonna be really mysterious and to really dive.
I don't know.
It.
So, what happens at the end? Everyone dies.
He kills a lot of people. Kills a lot of people.
Kills the worms.
No, he loves the worms.
Spice worms.
He learns.
Oh, he rides one.
He learns to ride the worm. Just like that. At one point, he puts on a cowboy hat and he goes, "It's just like the desert back home."
And just rides that worm.
Rides the worm to glory. And he and Austin Butler fight because one of them has hair and one of them does not.
So it's a hair battle.
It's a battle of the hair. Christopher Walken plays the Emperor.
Winner take all.
Y'all be wearing gold-plated diapers.
Yeah.
Winner take all hair.
The whole thing. from all parts.
Walken was in that movie too.
Yep.
The original.
No, not the original. The second one.
He wasn't. He wasn't in the original.
He could have been in the original.
I think he might be in the original too.
I'm not in the original.
From the original, he was doing that. He was dancing, and he's dancing, and he's dancing in the air, and he's going around he's dancing through the sky, flying and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna
remember that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Keep going with it.
No, that's from that music video, right?
That was Right Said Fred.
No,
was it System of a Down?
We'll get it in a second.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't System of a Down.
It was
like Fat Boy Slim.
Yeah, the DJ
that came off the top of my head.
The DJ Weapon of Choice. That was it.
Yeah, Weapon of Choice. Too.
Yeah.
That was an awesome video. He was a trained dancer, and now he's in Dune.
This is also true, and a fact that people need to embrace. So, it left it open to a Dune Part 3. So I guess the next book I have to read is Dune Messiah, which is the sequel to Dune.
So, and that would be a totally new movie.
Right, but it might include people from this movie.
Yeah, I would assume it would.
So one of the graduates of our high school, one of my brother's classmates, wrote a book that came out in the fall called The Spice Must Flow, talking about Ryan Britt, who he wrote the book The Spice Must Flow, and it's about the cultural impact of Dune on our culture, because we have all these references to Dune that we don't really we don't acknowledge the fact that it's part of Dune. Or Dune
like
Part.
What?
Dune Part.
Give me
2.
one example.
Walk without rhythm so you don't attract the worm, which is in the song Weapon of Choice by Fatboy Slim.
No, it's not.
It is. It's one of the lyrics in Fatboy Slim. And
Are you
the weapon of
serious?
choice. Yeah, walk without rhythm so you don't attract the worm, which is part of the Dune part.
I had no idea. I was just remember Christopher Walken flying around and dancing, doing some tap dancing and doing his thing. And now I hear it has a reference to Dune, which he's in, and we need to figure out if he's in the first one too.
Yeah. The spice must
Probably
flow.
isn't, but he's been in every movie though, so.
Yep. So listen, that's a comprehensive review of Dune.
The spice must flow!
Yeah. This is the Lisan al-Gaib of podcasts right now, which is, for those of you who've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. And those of you who haven't,
You also know what I'm
like
talking
me.
That was a good one. Read the book.
Read it.
It's clever.
Read it!
Read it, kids. Reading's good for you.
I don't read.
That's the Tide Pod.
That's it.
The spice must flow!